What's the meaning of this, Lieutenant? Since you haven't explained yet, I'll assume it's more important than the interrogation. But please, whatever it is, make it quick. We're just about to get information on our biggest rival's drop points. With that knowledge, we can finally sink 'em once and for all. We'll run this city from now on. So you've captured something of great value, you say? And it hurts our rivals. Well now, isn't that just a perfect combination? Don't keep me waiting. Let's see it. What? Another live captive? You do realize we already have at least 10. All of them are useless. A VIP, you say? I suppose we'll just have to see about that. Get that hood off of him. Well, no shit. Now this day just got a whole lot better. Hi there, darling. I bet you're wondering just how in the hell you ended up here. And quite frankly, I'm wondering the same thing. I'm impressed, Lieutenant. You actually managed to bag our biggest rival's own daughter. And she's mostly intact, too. Excellent work. She'll be quite the bargaining chip. You can be dismissed. I'll make sure you're paid handsomely for your work, and tell your men they'll get a 30% bonus for this, too. Now, if you'll mind us, I believe we have some private matters to discuss. Your help is most appreciated. We have quite a bit to discuss, darling. Yes, I suppose I should remove that tape from your mouth. Allow me. My apologies for our measures. My men simply couldn't afford to lose you. You've been our second highest target for quite some time now. I'll commend you. You did manage to stay out of our reach for a rather impressive streak. I'm afraid that time is over now. You're going to be under our control now. More specifically, under my control. I don't know how you used to do things, but from now on, you'll be doing everything I tell you. You got that? Wonderful. Keep that submissiveness up, and we won't have any problems. Now, would you like me to take off your binds? I can't imagine that's very comfortable for you. I mean, unless you're into that, I suppose. Lean forward, darling, and hold very still. This blade can cut flesh effortlessly. Wouldn't want to ruin that body of yours. Oh, and one other thing. Don't try anything funny once I free you. You'll be dead before the ropes even hit the ground. Now that we've gotten that unpleasantry out of the way, let me get those off of you. I do apologize for any lack of blood circulation. There, much better. Are you comfortable, darling? I know the process of kidnapping is rather unpleasant for most. I always tell my men to be careful with the VIPs, but I can tell you put up a fight. I noticed you're bleeding a bit. Would you like me to take care of that, dear? I don't intend to harm you here, you know. You're our most precious possession, after all. Perfect, darling. Let me wash out that wound of yours. This may sting a little, Just hold still and I'll take care of it. Much better. Here, I'll bandage it too. There we are, good as new. I know you might be our biggest rival's daughter and all, but that doesn't mean we have to have any personal conflict. I know you didn't ask for any of this. That's why I want to keep you as uninvolved as possible. I won't subject you to any of those interrogations or anything of the sort. All you have to do is be a good girl and obey me. Do that, and you'll live even better here than you did back home. That doesn't sound too hard, does it, darling? Good girl. Our arrangement should work out perfectly. Would you like me to show you to your chamber? I think you'll find it most comfortable. I'm sure you could use some time to relax after this whole ordeal. I hope our amenities here can make up for at least some of the discomfort from being kidnapped. Follow me, dear. There's something I'd most like to show you. I believe I could take a break from my interrogation of that uncooperative idiot, too. Luckily, this is an amenity we can both enjoy together. Don't worry, my dear. I'll take care of you. All you need to do is focus on not worrying. I've been fair with you so far, haven't I? I know for a fact your father wouldn't have been nearly as cordial. You know, I could be wrong here, but I have the strangest intuition that you'd actually rather be here with me than back at home under the control of your father. Oh, it's just that look you were giving me. Or maybe the fact that when I was fixing you up back there, you were visibly relaxing every time I would touch you. No need to deny it. You're blushing anyway. How adorable. Hold that thought. Looks like we're here. Allow me to get the door for you, darling. Welcome home, dear. I hope everything is to your liking. Unfortunately, your arrival was rather short notice. I suppose our kidnapping occurred as soon as we had the opportunity. Say, I must ask. My men didn't exactly tell me how or when they bagged you. I apologize in advance if it was at an inopportune time for you. They got you while you were attending to your toad farm. I see. Unfortunate timing, but we only do what's necessary. I can have one of my men kidnap the rest of your toads if you'd like. Our power is quite far-reaching, my dear. But in the meantime, I'd like to introduce you to one of our many features of this room. Behold, the isolation sauna. It would be so wonderful if you were to join me, dear. I hope you understand that I'm not giving you any other option. Good girl. That's just the answer I was hoping for. I think you'll get far around here with that attitude. Now come along. After the day you've had, I know you could stand some relaxation. Hold on a minute, darling. You're not coming in here wearing that. Oh no. That's going to ruin the whole experience for you. We can't let that happen now, can we? You're going to take it all off. Yes, darling. That was more of a command. I wasn't asking. Now, take it off. Isn't that wonderful? Such a good girl you are. You can put up that brat attitude all you want. You're certainly not fooling anyone. Now, you're going to help me. This shirt is much too tight. I think you know what you have to do. I'll even pull you closer. Be a darling, won't you? Freedom at last. But we're only halfway done. I think you need to get down there and fix the other half. Now that's truly excellent. Finally, we can both start relaxing a bit more. Feel the heat already, my dear. Your body is still so tense. I think this calls for some drastic measures to be taken. Fortunately, I happen to be the CEO of Drastic Measures. Trademark pending. Now, let's see if I can fix that stiffness of yours. Lie down on your stomach. My hands can make quick work out of even the most stubborn back pains. And you thought kidnapping only led to bad endings. Not the case here. Just feel my hands. Oh, and there's that feeling again. You're already relaxing from my touch alone. You can't even hide it this time. How cute. I can work my hands even lower this time. I want to make sure every inch of you is loose. Oh, looks like I hit just the right spot, judging from that moan you let out. How adorable. How wonderful you look stretched out like that. I wonder how else I can stretch you. I wonder. I think we'll have to save that for later. Hey, get your mind out of the gutter. You know what platform we're on. Let me help you lean up, my dear. There we are. You're so much more limber now. Won't you come and sit with me for a while? I think you deserve some more personal attention. Although your ass certainly is wonderful, I'd like to see more of your face too, you know. Isn't that nice? I have an even better idea. You're going to sit on my lap and face me. That's certainly the best viewing position, Good girl. Straddling me like that, The way I feel you rubbing up against me. Come here. I'm so glad we kidnapped you. I think you feel the same way. And we're only just getting started, too. I'm gonna make sure you feel pleasure you could only dream of before. You'll never even think of running away. You'll stay right here with me, my dear. Now, I think a good girl like you deserves a reward for all her goodness. Come here, darling. Or maybe the fact that oh my God.